Now let's do a brief intro on the pentose phosphate pathway. The PP pathway, also called the hexosmolar phosphate shunt, is a type of anabolic pathway. So you guys may wonder, what is an anabolic pathway? It is under one of two types of metabolic pathway in which small molecules are synthesized to big molecules. In this case, pentose molecule from our food that we eat is metabolized and synthesized to the end product used to make RNA and DNA. There are two phases in this pathway, oxidative and non-oxidative, but our focus is on the oxidative pathway only. This whole pathway and synthesizing process happens in cytosol, which is a liquid part of cytoplasm. That is why this process can happen everywhere in your body, as this organelle exists in every single cell. However, the pathway is most active in liver, mammary glands, which is the chest of our body, and the adrenal cortex, located at the outermost part of the adrenal gland above both kidneys. This process does not require energy used up in the form of ATP and oxygen. It happens through biosynthesis and it requires enzymes. Now I'm going to pass on to Wei Yan to explain in detail about the process.
Thank you, Wenqing. My name is Wei Yan. I will explain pentose phosphate oxidative pathway in detail. This pathway undergoes glycolysis process. Firstly, the glucose consumed will convert into glucose 6-phosphate by hexokinase or glucokinase with the use of ATP and a phosphate group in our blood. Later on, it is glycolysis into gluconol 1,5-lactone 6P with the use of glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase enzyme and NADP plus convert into NADPH. NADPH is recycled in this process with glutathione reductase. Later on, gluconol 1,5-lactone 6P is converted into 6-phosphogluconate and with the end product ribulose 5-phosphate. With the use of 6-phosphogluconate dehydrogenase enzyme and NADP plus convert back into NADPH. I will pass it to Jiayi to explain the function of the pathway and the molecules involved.
Mainly, production of NADPH and synthesis of ribose 5-phosphate included, because NADPH is an essential reducing agent for cells to go on biosynthetic process, while ribose 5-phosphate is essential for the synthesis of nucleotides and nucleic acids. For the extra information in this pathway, 1 to 3 is the enzymes involved and 4 to 7 is the substances involved. For the first one, it's essential in red cell because it can provide protection. For the second one, it can provide antioxidant defense. For the third one, it is a housekeeping enzyme which can prevent something being oxidized. So 1 to 3, they having similarity which all of them can prevent oxidized. For the fourth one, it can provide glucose during starvation. Fifth one is an oxidant in meat products. For the sixth one, it can maintain the energy expenditure for the seventh part and is essential precursor for the biosynthesis of nucleosides.
G6PD deficiency is a genetic disorder that can lead to several clinical manifestations, including the neonatal jaundice and hemolytic anemia. Neonatal jaundice is a clinical manifestation of elevated total serum bilirubin, termed neonatal hyperbilirubinemia, which results from bilirubin that is deposited into an infant's skin. In newborns with class 1 G6PD deficient variants, the jaundice could be considered dangerous and cause chronic and permanent neurological damage. The characteristic features of neonatal jaundice include yellowish skin, scleral, and mucous membrane. Hemolytic anemia occurs when red blood cells are destroyed faster than the body can replace them. In G6PD deficient individuals, oxidative stress from infections, certain drugs, or foods like fava beans can cause red blood cells to break down prematurely. This is because the cells lack sufficient NADPH to neutralize reactive oxygen species (ROS), leading to oxidative damage to the cell membrane.
Hi, I'm Ima and I'm going to talk about the treatment for KPDD. Think this is a genetic disorder healthcare providers can't cure KPDD. In fact, they may advise you to avoid certain food and medication that could trigger symptoms. KPDD can also lead to life-threatening hemolytic anemia, which may require blood transfusion for treatment. That's all about KPDD. Thanks for listening. Bye.